Waste to Energy, the Future of Sustainable Waste Management in Southeast Texas, presented by Cecilia Askins for American Public University. The vision statement for the proposed project is as follows. The implementation of a municipal solid waste incineration facility that is capable of processing approximately 5,000 tons of MSW daily and generating 100 to 200 megawatts of power annually. This facility would be the first of its kind in Texas and would be an integral part of a more sustainable and responsible waste management plan for the densely populated region of Southeast Texas. The project scope is ultimately the construction of a municipal solid waste mass burn incineration facility on 78 acres in Needville, Texas by 2030, resulting in the diversion of approximately 15 to 20% of municipal solid waste from landfills via mass burn and the creation of renewable energy. In order to determine management alternatives for the project, we first must consider the risks and challenges. Investment in the facility is the first challenge, as startup and operating costs are high versus the traditional waste disposal methods currently used in the region. Also, the cost of traditional energy versus renewable energy, as petroleum products are inexpensive in this industrialized region. There may also be concern that recycling will not be promoted and would ultimately interfere with the profit from the proposed incineration facility. Also, various stakeholder objections as a result of the items listed above, as well as air quality concerns, objections by local energy providers, and objections by local waste handlers may also be a challenge. Success criteria would therefore be 1. Meeting project objectives and deadlines. 2. Satisfied stakeholders, which would be obtained by developing contractual agreements with the local energy providers and local waste haulers, and also successful public comment and public meetings and commitment to transparency. 3. The sustainable management of this resource, which will include monitoring and meeting all applicable environmental regulations, such as obtaining the proper authorizations and installing state-of-the-art air abatement equipment. 4. Measurable reduction in landfill rates. 5. Measurable reduction in air emissions. And 6. An increase in renewable energy. Considering the mentioned risks and challenges and associated success criteria, the following management alternatives should be considered. 1. A renewable energy park that also consists of solar panels on the waste-to-energy facility itself and in an adjacent field would help meet the energy needs of the facility as well as be offered onto the grid to regional energy users. 2. The creation of a material recovery facility to promote recycling as a first line of waste management. There are no facilities like this in the area currently. And 3. Transparency to satisfy local residents living near the facility could be met with a visitor center and tours, as well as self-regulating and monitoring of air emissions and publishing the results quarterly. Therefore, with this in mind, 3 management alternatives are being considered. Alternative 1 assumes the most risk, but it is the preferred method with a solar field, material recovery facility, and waste-to-energy facility being constructed by 2025. This is provided all stakeholders are convinced of the need for such a facility and its potential success. Alternative 2 assumes a little less risk, allowing for capital to be generated from the construction of the solar field and material recovery facility first, and stakeholders to comment and assist in the implementation of the waste-to-energy facility by 2030. Alternative 3 assumes the least risk, allowing a solar park to generate revenue to build up to a material recovery facility and then eventually a waste-to-energy facility. In conclusion, the implementation of a waste-to-energy facility in this region, despite its merit, has its financial risks and challenges, and its success is uncertain. The 3 management alternatives mentioned can allow for capital gains from energy production with the necessary monitoring and transparency, an increase in recycling for the region, and also allow for adaptability and improvement in waste management and ultimately satisfied stakeholders. This proposal plans to meet the economic and environmental needs for the region while also increasing scientific knowledge. Thank you for your time.